In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, I guess we are doing our daily war edition. We have an uncomfortable situation in Washington, D.C. I'm hearing from one of my peeps, so I did do my research, and yeah, it's uncomfortable. We have, does anybody have any updates for me, by the way? Because we have all 3, 4 major airports shut down because of a chemical smell. What are you talking about? There's a chemical smell, Tracy, right? That all controllers at all 4 of these airports had to leave their assigned seats. Now, you don't find that weird? Not because of the chemical smell, but all 4 airports? Not just, Dallas Airport. Okay, there's a problem at Dallas Airport. No, there's a chemical smell. Like they're miles apart, people. Miles apart. And we have a situation that is calling for psychic Tracy Brown to come to the rescue and figure out what the hell is going on. War edition. So, does anybody have any updates? Who lives in Washington, D.C.? Please tell me what the hell is. I know several people in Washington, D.C. Let me text them and see. One of my people already contacted me. Okay, so that's good to know. Um, Let me text a few people. Damn. Nope. Oh, okay. That's one person. Copy. Let me see somebody else. I just talked to her yesterday. There you go. It's two persons. And she came up on my feed the other day. Let's take it. Let me see. Okay, so I text about three people. Hopefully they'll come on the show. I didn't ask them to come on the show, but let me text one more person. Okay, somebody's answering me. Let me see. Charge this phone. Okay, let's get this phone charged. Hi, Portia. How are you, sweetie? You still look like my cousin Portia, I swear to God. Um, Darlison One Fly. Hi, Miss Tracy Ajamant. Yo, yeah, this is weird. This is weird. And you know why it's weird? I'll tell you. All day I kept on talking about Friday the 13th, right? That's not the problem. My sister was born on Friday the 13th, but then actually that could be like reasons why. Now that I'm thinking about it. However, it's not, I'm not saying that. Okay, so somebody I know said flights resume after being halted, I guess after 4 hours, halted at four Washington, D.C. area airports Friday evening over a chemical odor at a radar facility was affecting air traffic controllers. Okay, all right. It lifted at 8 p.m. Okay, what time did it start? Okay, getting some updated information. Thank you, God. Um, um, let me see. What time did it start? Well, let's look at some video. Apparently, it's over, but I'm still going to do a reading on it. Hello, many moons, many moons. Okay, from 6:30 to 8. Is that enough time? All right, let's get some videos out the way. Hi, Colton. Hi, Darla. Well, Tracy, I believe you said these things years. You know, I didn't know I was above my time. I didn't know I was Nostradamus. I didn't know. Like, I listen. I'm like the ghetto psychic, right? I'm just blah 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 blah. I had no idea. Like, I was seeing things that I really could see. That I'm begging people, please. Guys, oh, not me learning. Wait, what? What? Oh, wait, hold on. Stop it. There's one of my clients, like, she's always like educating me, and she's like, not me learning from you. Yeah, girl. Anyhow, so Tracy Notre Dame, I've been saying this for years. Like, we are right now, we are just in Revelations 1. Seriously, that's the chapter that we're in. And seriously, this is going to go on for 20 years. This is Pluto and Aquarius and Saturn and Neptune, and these motherfuckers are not dealing with us anymore. But you know what it feels like to me? It feels like the event of the Watchers. You know the Watchers, right? This is something we were never learned in Bible study. We never learned this at church. So the Watchers were told to come down and for some reason watch over Americans. But I get why, because we were some fucked up people, right? So the Watchers, they said, come down, and God said, God, our great God said, come down and watch over the people. And the Watchers were like, bet. Yeah. Oh, we'd love to do that because we've been watching the people for a while. So they came down all big and bad because they're like 20 feet tall. So we came to watch over you. And the people were like, oh, thank you. Oh, you're big, handsome. You're strong. And they started like banging each other, right? And they started having babies. And the babies were like half human, half bird, watcher. It's bullshit, right? So God was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. I sent you down to watch over the people, not commandeer them. And so then they sent, I don't know which archangel. They were like, well, let me send this. I forget which archangel because I'm not. And says, "Eh, talk to God and tell God we're sorry." And God was like, fuck that. You are one of the highest beings ever. And I gave y'all a motherfucking job. And now you want to say you're sorry? This is about Iran, Iraq, Palestine, Israel, right? Now you want to say you're sorry? America, right? Now you want to say you're sorry? And God was like, listen to me. You will die. And you will be washed from history. And that's how the flood started. Did you know how the flood started? That's how the flood started. What else was going to take the Watchers out? They were damn near 40 feet tall. That's why everybody had to die. I didn't understand that. But it wasn't like humans were bad. It was the Watchers mixed with the humans, and they were like, and I don't say ugly. I'm sorry, I don't call you ugly. God, anything you make is like amazing. But they were like deformed, and they had human mentality and Watcher mentality. And then, so they were stepping all over people, those that did not commingle with the Watchers, but everybody had to die. God has this thing. Like, let me tell you something about God. I hope I get this right, Lord. I promise you, the Lord does not find me funny. God has this thing about memory. He doesn't like people that retain memory from a bad history. 40 years in the desert, killing all the Watcher and the humans. He don't like memories. In terms of like how detrimental and ugly it could be for history down the line. Because humans tend to remember the bad instead of the good. Anywho, confirmation. See? Confirmation. Anywho, I teach you today. You're just going to learn the ghetto psychic way. My mind can retain so much. So I get an education and I have to translate it the way my mind translates. but it's more accurate than you'll ever get from your pastor that wants you to tie all the time and wants to look at your taxes. At least I won't be asking you for your taxes. Anywho, it's not. Is it Good Friday? It's not Good Friday. Is it Good Friday? No, Good Friday is just before Easter. Is Easter already? No. But I think I know what you're saying. You're just saying happy that it's a Good Friday, I think, right? Anyhow, miracles are happening. Oh, I love how positive you are. Look at you, Infinite. I love that. Oh, so that's going to be my theory for today. First of all, let's get something straight. Let's be really clear about World War III. It has started. World War III has started. Okay, you need some more history? Let me give you some history. I got to type in history because you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Let me see. Create banner. History lesson. The ghetto psychic way. Let me see. History. No, wait. What? History. Wait. Her story. That'll explain a lot. Her story. Okay. I don't need to do much after her story, child. Add banner. Because nobody will like the concept of her story. So this just works. Like this just lets you know this is Tracy's crazy mind. World War II. Now I don't have my facts straight, but if I want to look it up, I can look it up. You can look it up for yourself. People were fighting. I don't know if it was France. It was definitely France. It was definitely Haiti. It was definitely Germany, um, who commandeered the Jewish people, even though it wasn't Israel. They commandeered all Jewish people. That's Polish Jews, German Jews, any Jew, right? Not Israel, because Israel hadn't been established yet, right? Again, her story. Do you know America refused to get involved in World War II? Okay, now I gotta look it up. You all can look it up with me, child. Okay, well, since I gotta tell you her story, I might as well just tell you her story with some facts. Okay, when, no, what years was World War II? Okay, hold on a second. We'll get some facts here. World War II was between 1939. I've never heard that number before. To 1945. Now I know 1945 is when it ended. When did the US join World War II? 1941. Everybody was in war but World War II. But was in World War II, but the US. They joined in the last, let me tell you something. I'll tell you how they joined. You don't even know. I teach you something. They joined in the last couple of years. It ended in 1945, and they got into it in 1941, December. So, with all that being said, when did Japan? Um, I think it was because of Japan we actually joined the war, though. Oh, right. So, we weren't even going to join the war, dead ass. People were dying in Auschwitz in them, right? And then remember, this is the ghetto version, so there's no disrespect. I can only remember Auschwitz. Okay, people were dying in Auschwitz and they were taking like their skin and making lampshades out of them and they were experimenting on them like in bad ways. They were killing unaliving all the children. Old people was like, game on. Like you don't even understand if you don't have some history of this. This is my era, right? Okay. So The U.S. was never going to get into World War II. Nope, not at all. So then, what do you mean? Oh shit! Yeah, I was trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so then Japan decided to bomb Pearl Harbor in Hawaii because Japan is very close to Hawaii. Nautical, what is it? Nautical or yeah, nautical. That's the closest island to Hawaii, right? Um, so Japan bombed Hawaii December 7th, 1941. Now, here's the funny thing about that: it was not a sneak attack. Americans acted all surprised. Oh my God, we got bad bombed by Japan. America could have stopped it. They had signals that the Japan planes were coming and they let it happen. Listen, that's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to give you the facts and the story of the facts. You could believe what you want. This is history, right? Her story, right? So then America decided that they should join the war, but they joined the war because it was financially sound. Not because they were trying to save the Germans. Did you know that, not the Jews, German Jews, Polish Jews, Jews. Did you know that a cruise ship full of Jews, after like the war kind of ended, came to, I believe it was a New York City port. It was either, I'm pretty sure it was a New York City port. I don't think it was a Florida port. And they wouldn't let them off. That's how cruel, that's how cruel, you know. Anywho, I tell you this story because, why do I tell you this story? Because it's her story. It's my story. It's the psychic version of, oh, so the question was, oh, now I remember. Okay, let's go back. Now I remember. So, did, Tracy, did your chat stop? What chat? So then the question was, when will, oh, has this dude started World War III? The answer to your question is, wake up, wake up, wake, wake up. The war is here. We're just not in it yet. It's here. Don't you see that Iran is bombing everybody. Uh, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, probably Syria. I don't even know. They're bombing everybody. They have obliterated Israel. Obliterated. Palestine and Israel look identical. Oh my God. Oh my God. And by the way, Netanyahu is probably unaliving right now. They can't save this man. They did put out a video, an AI video, where he had like 10 fingers on one hand. The man is unaliving as we speak. And his first in command, chief or something or whatever, also died unalived. And who's running the show? Who's running the show, Israel? Because you're failing your people. Now, with that being said, here comes America, right? And we might get failed. So, what are you guys saying? I talk too much, and I don't see them giving up. And they're not giving up. You ever met that bully that said, "Leave me alone, leave me alone"? I mean, it's all in the Spider-Man movies, right? Is it Spider-Man where the Spider-Man kid was like, "Yeah, leave me alone"? Leave me alone. I don't know. One of the DC comic stories, it's all of them. He says, leave me alone. I'm just trying to be a nerd. I'm just trying to read my book, fucking Superman. I'm just trying to be a nerd at, journalist. Bullshit. What do you mean there's a crime? Or like they bother the bully until he turns into the hawk, right? There's all the goddamn same stories, different versions of the same goddamn stories, right? You don't notice that? Just like every Disney movie, a parent has to die. Like, fuck you, Disney. Let me get back on track. The point that I'm trying to make is the war is here. All right. Hi, I am Kimberly. Israel think they are above the program, but they got played. Oh, here's what I've heard the way it's said, Infinite. It's not real because Israel is not a real state. Israel was Palestine. So people call it is not real. So yes, they thought they were above, but they were above the program, right? Because you know what is not real did? Okay. For some bizarre reason, they needed to secure. I don't know if it's Netanyahu that did this. I don't know how long he's been. Um, I believe he was responsible for unaliving the former prime minister, and then he came in to play. Apparently, okay, how do I explain this? Apparently, they are the real reptilian flesh eating culture, apparently. And yeah, so they're basically like the watchers, like one of these things don't belong with the other type of thing. Apparently, they're reptilians. Oh, wait, where's the banner? Banner, why didn't you guys warn me about the banner? Banner, 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 banner. You guys didn't warn me. Banner, banner. Allegedly, and in my psychic opinion, allegedly, and in my psychic opinion, where is it? Oh, here we go. Get the banner up. So, yeah, I don't like this blue. This blue is just too much. I can't do all this blue right now. So let's change the blue to a softer. Oh, I do like that, but softer. No, it's too soft. Can we do that? Can we do that or that? Nope, down, 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 down. No, that's gray. No, I don't feel like the white letters. I feel like the black letters. Okay, let's leave it at that. That's a what's what gray? Slate gray. That's slate gray. Has a blue gray in it. That's one of my favorite colors, by the way. All right, are you guys still with me in my exaggerated version of her story? I should put psychic her story because none of this should be real. I don't care if anybody believes me. If you're going to survive, we might as well stick together. And you got someone that can help you stay spiritually sound? Hmm? No. All right. Oh, do you like slate gray, Noel? Hey, Melissa. That's what I heard. You heard correctly, Darla. Apparently, they're the flesh eating culture. Dead ass. Dead ass. Okay. Anywho, what's red banner? I should have a red banner? Or are you saying banner? All right. Let's play some videos and let's see what's happening over there in Washington, D.C. this banner down. Banner. No, I need that one up. So which one is this? Oh, her story. Okay, let's take it down now. And let's repeat this. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa knows. Melissa says we better stick together. And when I say stick together, I mean the spiritual ones. Every motherfucker, like, we're not about to have no reptilian motherfucking people in our spiritual group. We're not about to have any latent watchers left over. Like, no, we're not doing none of that shit. All right. We're talking about spiritual people, you know, and then, yeah. But you're right. I've been warning people for years. I just didn't know I was Tracy Notre Dame. I didn't know. You know, one day y'all are going to be talking about me. Oh, Tracy predicted so many things. I just don't know I'm famous yet. But it's coming. But I don't want to be famous. That's not what I'm not looking to be famous, people. I'm just saying, one day y'all going to look back on these videos. You're going to be like, she nailed all of them. By the way, guys, until we know we are entering this war by the war coming to us, right? Literally, if it hits our land, please don't buy a home. Please don't. Like, everybody, can you chill out? Love your families, laugh with one another, figure out that there's a bigger picture going on here. And remember, I tried to tell you all families need to be moving in together. Y'all gonna have regrets in a minute because y'all done spread up. I hate my mom. I hate this. I hate my dad. And now y'all about to be on your own. On your own. Like, get together with family because none of us know how this is gonna end. It's gonna end like the Watcher. It's gonna be another motherfucking flood. Or Melissa, didn't they say, what, not say exactly, but isn't the next event supposed to be fire? Would that be bombings? All right, I'm over it. I'm over it. Let's look at another video.
All three major airports near Washington, D.C. are closed due to a chemical smell. Yes, Dulles, Reagan National, and BWI outside and around Washington, D.C. have been closed till at least 10 p.m. due to chemical smells apparently at all three airports. Now, news is very limited on what's going on here, but what we do know is, like I said, there's a heavy chemical smell at these airports, and they've closed all three till 10 p.m. That's basically the information we know. Check to see if your flights are canceled or delayed. Of course, they're definitely going to be delayed one way or another because you have a 4-hour fucking TSA line thanks to our government with their heads stuffed up their asshole. So hopefully this is just an accident, maybe some kind of industrial leak or spill or something. But given the climate we've seen with synagogues attacked and bars being shot up, we have to always keep wary of what the fuck's going on here, especially with those that want to spread the old Sharia law around. So if you see something, say something, and don't be afraid, because you could save a couple hundred people's lives.
Mm-hmm. That was a very good, responsible video. Thank you for that video, whatever your name is. All right, let's move on to the next.
Is out of Washington, D.C. and Virginia and Maryland, where there is a ground stop for all of those airports in the DMV area. This includes Ronald Reagan, Washington National Airport, which I just call National because I don't like Ronald Reagan, Washington Dulles International Airport in Sterling, Virginia, and Baltimore Washington International Airport, BWI. It also includes Richmond International Airport in Richmond, Virginia, which is quite a bit away from D.C. I believe that's about a 2-hour or so, maybe an hour and a half drive. According to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, this is due to a strong odor coming from Potomac, TRACON, that is impacting operations at the 3 airports. And that is 4 airports, so I'm not sure why he said 3 airports. Probably because he is incompetent and can't count to 4.
I just say natural because I don't like Reagan. Like random information, dude. Random information, random dude. Funny, but we don't care. I just say national because I don't like Reagan. Reagan's dead. And that's all I have to say about that. All right, next video.
Developments this afternoon. First, there's a ground stop impacting every single airport in the DC area. BWI, the Baltimore area, Dulles, DC, they're all stopped due to a strong odor smell, according to the FAA, coming from a air traffic control tower in Northern Virginia. They're actively investigating what is causing this strong odor smell. But literally every single airport is shut down. No flights taking off, no flights landing, completely shut down. It's really never happened like this in a long time, and it could very well go on for hours. So that's number one. Second major update out of Boca Raton, Florida. Democrats have successfully flipped the mayor's seat. Why is this important? Well, it's a seat that it's a city that Donald Trump won by 13 points. Democrats have flipped it. The Democratic candidate, Andy Thompson, won this seat now by just 5 votes. 5 votes. So when anyone tells you your vote doesn't matter, doesn't mean anything, well, in Boca, they just flipped a seat by 5 votes. So significant news this afternoon. I'll have more updates for you very soon. As always, follow along for all the news you need to know about.
I like this guy, Aaron Parnas. Follow him. I like him. I think he came from the Midas Touch originally. All right. Let's get another video, and
This is certainly something you don't see on a Friday very often. I'm going to step out of the way here, and if you look behind me, you will see basically no activity here at Reagan National Airport. No planes taking off, no planes landing, and it's not just here. All 3 major local airports, BWI Marshall, Dulles, and here, have temporary ground stops at this point. This is what we know right now. We don't have a lot of details, but we do know that what's called Potomac TRACON. Now, that is based out of Warrenton in Fauquier County, and it helps with air traffic control in the region. There is apparently a chemical smell there, the FAA is telling us, that is affecting some of the air traffic controllers there. So because that is affecting them and they're apparently getting them away from the chemical smell, for that reason, they've had to do a ground stop at, again, all 3 major local airports. This is not something you see very often here. And again, you just see no activity whatsoever behind me at Reagan National Airport. At this point, we don't know how long this temporary ground stop could last, but of course every minute it goes on, it's going to potentially throw the flights into chaos. And of course Friday is a very busy travel day, so at this point, no flights taking off. I have seen some landing at places like Dulles that were already in the air, but outside of that, planes are just sitting there on the tarmac at all 3 major local airports right now. Obviously, we're going to continue to follow this, but for now, reporting live at Reagan National Airport, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.
Melissa said she thinks it's in the water. Let me play one more video, and then we're going to talk about March 13th.
Breaking news, and this is impacting people in Baltimore, Washington, D.C. metro area, and Richmond, Virginia. Let me take a look at my notes right now. This just coming down from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. There is a strong odor coming from the air traffic control tower. That's the Potomac Tower. The FAA is working to find out exactly what's going on. So the people had to leave the air traffic control tower, I believe. That is really not clear at this point, but there is a ground stop at all of these following airports: Ronald Reagan, Washington National Airport, Washington Dulles International Airport, BWI, and Richmond International Airport. The control tower, they have the control over those airports, and because of this strong odor coming from in the control tower. We don't know what's going on. The work has stopped at the time. No word what substance is in the air or what is causing that right now. I'm going to continue to keep you updated on the situation, and make sure you're following me right here. I'll make a new video as soon as I learn more.
All right. So this is not a trick question. What happened on March 13th, 6 years ago? Anybody? Are you all Googling? Let me shuffle my cards while you all try to figure out what the hell happened 6 years ago on March 13th. Do you all remember what happened? So it doesn't surprise me of any event. I was waiting for something to happen, but then I was afraid to say it out loud because it looked like I was wishful thinking. Oh, Tracy, you think the worst. You're so evil. You got to think positive. And I was like, okay. So I didn't even want to say it out loud. Does anybody know what happened 6 years ago on Friday, March 13th? Yep. America shut down March 13th, 2020 because of the virus. Yes, I am Kimberly. I'm not going to highlight that because YouTube goes crazy. And Infinite, yes, I'm not going to highlight that because God knows YouTube is going to go crazy over that word too. I don't know. But yes, you both win a prize. So what's the prize? For remembering. Did you guys remember or did you look it up just now? Wow. Let me know and you both get a 15-minute free reading. And by the way, y'all, I know these two people, so you can't call me and say for I am Kim Berlight and Infinite. If you contact me, I'm gonna know. But if you call the desk, Infinite only, because they said it right away. They didn't wait. They said it. So you guys get one 15-minute reading for each of you. That's the prize for remembering a catastrophic event that happened 6 years ago. Did you guys panic? I remember sitting on my bed and being in total shock. I was in shock. Yeah. I had just had a car accident. So ironically, I could drive around anyway. And this was so new for us that the insurance company paid out practically the full value of my used car. And I don't believe they really should have, but they were like, listen. Oh, good. So thank you, sweetie. It's been 6 years, Juanita. Yes, it has. Oh, FB brought it up because you were talking about it. Yeah, it's been 6 years. So that was Friday the 13th. So because this is the other Friday the 13th, because it hadn't shown up in 6 years, I was expecting something crazy to happen, but then nothing crazy happened. And I said, okay, maybe I'm wrong. And I would get this chemical spill or the chemical smell. I was in the office. We weren't panicking. Everyone was like, it's just the flu. Chill. It was more than the flu, especially in New York City. Remember, Noel, because y'all had to use, what's the name of that island where they threw all the bodies? New York City is full of shit. What's the name of that island? it's an island for the insane asylum, but it closed down. But now they needed to put all these bodies somewhere. What's the name of that island? You never hear about this island, but that's where they put all the sea people, especially the ones that had no family attached to them because people were just dying off the streets. And New York was like, pick up the body and send them to that island. Christmas 2019, I spent my nights looking at TikTok, seeing, yes, first it was China. Yes, yes. No, not Rikers. No, 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 no. No, 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 not Rikers. No, no, it's another island you hardly ever hear of. All right, here I go with my damn research again. Ghetto psychic research. All right, hold on. It was kind of like a psych ward. Heart Island. They put all the people on Heart Island. And it used to be a psych ward, but it was one of those psych wards where they treated them like Auschwitz. So sad. Fucking people in this world. So sad. Not governors at Heart Island. You never heard of it, right? See, psychic Tracy Damas. Oh, who put that up? Somebody actually put up Tracy Damas. So funny. I was watching. Let me see. Tracy Damas. Tracy Damas. Thank you, NB. Tracy Nostradamus. Actually, it looks like Tracy, not Tradamus. Tracy Nostradamus in the Bronx. Oh, it's off the Bronx? Heart Island. Don't ever, don't, listen, if anybody says, oh, as a joke, let's go to Heart Island, don't go. There's a lot of psych patients that already they buried there because it's just weird because it was a insane asylum island. Don't ever go there. But if anybody, oh, joke, let's get on the boat, let's go to Heart Island, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That's where they put all the sea patients. The nursing home free. Yeah, remember the trucks that they brought in, Melissa? All these freezer trucks to put all the bodies. Then they took them to Heart Island. Yep. The funeral homes were full. Remember? The hospitals, nobody had any beds. You used to go to the ER and they were like, look, there's no room. People in the hallways, remember? Oh my God. Yes, true story, Portia. True story. All right. So here's my theory. Because I expected something to happen, I'm going to take this as something. But what if, stay with me, you had mobile morgues? How business came out of the business. What if, you know how you all love to use the word distraction? Oh, Tracy, it was a distraction. Oh, Tracy. What if this was really a distraction? Because the thing that I'm learning about the Iranians, one is that they have patience. And two, they like to play games. So, what if there are sleeper cells here? And what if this chemical smell, because you have to understand, there's going to be a lot of sleeper cells that is so mad about Ayatollah Khomeini passing, right? That this man is a saint now. So a lot of people are going to want to be a martyr for someone that they consider a saint now, right? Okay, so what if this chemical smell that shut down airports gave them enough time to, because remember, okay, so my mind is, oh, okay, calm down, Tracy. I'm trying to calm down, trying to get my point across. Because when you have a situation like this, all police force, right, get preoccupied. So it's like, oh, there's a chemical smell, shut down the airports, and then all police force are like only looking at this chemical smell. Meanwhile, you got a sleeper cell here, a sleeper cell there, a sleeper cell, because everyone is like, oh, the chemical, the airports. And see, okay, so see, Iran bombed very quickly airports. Like that they enjoyed. They were like, uh, Qatar airport, this airport, that they like the airports, right? So the thing is, okay, so my mind is like racing. So the thing is, except for North Korea, nobody can really get missiles here, right? Except for um, North Korea. And North Korea says, I'm ready. Like, say, y'all bother Iran one more time. I'm not even asking for permission. I'm just doing shit, right? He said that. He said that today. Uh, Kim Jong Un. He was like, yo, it's not fair I'm not in this fight, but I'll tell you what I will do. Bother Iran one more time. Go ahead. I'm the only one that can reach America, right? Okay. Jim, Kim. They got this. Iran got this. Kim? Okay. It don't really matter because he's just going to join it anyway, to be honest with you. So, what if these sleeper cells are planting things? And then everybody kept saying, California, California. I didn't really feel California, but I was like, oh, I don't want to alert all my Californians. I just want to like just pray that it doesn't hit California. So I'm not going to overemphasize California. I mean, California could still get hit. I don't know, but it just seemed odd. Of all places, California, and I think California is a coastal thing. So everybody was thinking if anything was going to be hit, it was going to be California, right? But you have to be smarter than that, right? So that means, what if this 4 airport going as far as Virginia? Is Virginia IAH? What if this chemical smell was the real distraction to plant the sleeper cells stuff? What do you think? Oh, the trucks could hold up to 100 people, 100 bodies. Irie, you were thinking the same thing? Now we out here pissing everybody off. Surely doesn't look good, Cheryl. It does not look good. Tracy, you think they're going to find, what is Zorro Island? We had is there a Zorro Island? Probably. So are they going to find bodies on Hart Island? I don't know what Zorro Island is. Is that another island in New York City? But if you're talking about Hart Island, yes, there are bodies there. There were bodies before COVID because it was a psych ward. And then, all these skeletons kept like coming up through the grave. It's a nightmare. There's a whole video, a whole documentary on it. Child, I be watching a lot of documentaries. I'm in California. Trump hates. I know, but that's the trickery. I'm just trying to say, not Trump hates California. Why would Iran go to California? That's not the best use of their resources. That's not the best. But the airports in Washington, D.C. area, that's where they would go. This makes more sense to me, not California. See, what happens is, okay, oh God, I'm so sorry. It takes me so much and then I get all combusted and blah, blah, blah. Okay, listen to me. ABC, CNN, CBS, NBC has never mentioned anything. They except to say, "Oh, Iran got bombed," but they don't say nothing about Israel being bombed. So they're lying to you. Why all of a sudden would they start saying California and y'all are supposed to believe it? The problem is it's probably Washington, D.C. area, and they got us all looking at California. Ooh, California. But they always got intel that it was going to be the Washington, D.C. area. And where is the leader of our country? In Florida. It takes so much psychic energy. Tracy Notre Dame, I gotta teach you all. The news never talked to us. Now all of a sudden it's California. Chemical smell comes out of Washington, D.C. Zorro Island is the island they said was connected to EP and said they're going to look for bodies. No, that's in Zorro Island. Oh, you're asking a whole nother question. I'm not answering that. Anything about EP? No, we're talking about Dallas Airport, Washington, D.C., Reagan National Airport. We are not doing Zorro whatever. Of course they're going to find bodies there. Take the golf club is not real. It's trafficking hub, so they will probably protect. I don't have time to believe that they're going to protect. Is not real anymore. It's not an island. It's a ranch, and yeah, a ranch in New Mexico. Thank you. It's Zorro Ranch. We're not talking about the. Stay focused, people. Stay focused. This is how NBC, CBS, ABC. This is how they all trick you. California's gonna get hit. Ooh. The chemical spill comes to IAH and all them. Well, IAH, is that Houston? It doesn't matter. Virginia, Dallas, Reagan, and then some other fourth airport. Oh my God. Stay focused, people. Stay. Use your third eye. Do not think with your brain. This is all spiritual, people. You gotta. All right, what do I have to do? By the way, my goodness, people. Let's talk about Jason. My friend Jason, who I adore. Oh, please be here. Why does it always leave me? Jason, where are you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I can search it, though. That's what I've learned. Jason. Here you go. My friend Jason tomorrow is having a class on past life regression. We have got to get spiritually ready. Now, my friend Jason, he knows what he's doing. We're all going to do a past life regression. I love, you guys know I love this kind of shit. I will, shit in a good way. I will be there. All right. Contact Jason at jasondmckean@yahoo.com. Do you see his address down there? Contact him. It's only $20. It's 4:00 Eastern, guys. 4:00 Eastern. 4:00 Eastern tomorrow. We got to get spiritual ready. Now, what that means for everybody is going to be different, but at least we can start with a path life regression. Okay, y'all? Contact Jason, jasondmckeen@yahoo.com. I will be there. I started Deborah Hookie's class, which I'm so glad I did. It's such a refresher to like sit back and not teach and have someone teach you who's also an expert. Even though it's like recall memory, I just needed to sit in the psychic space. And that's why I took Deborah's class for 6 weeks. I'm going to sit in any class that belongs to Jason, any class. Every one of these past life regressions is a development. You always learn something from your past. And he has a very soothing way to get you to have the freedom to go and look in the past. It's a beautiful thing. All right, are we off of Zorro Ranch? Please. We'll talk about Zorro Ranch another day. But if you're asking if they're going to find bodies, yes. What the hell they put a search warrant out for if they're not going to find bodies? They're going to be digging. It's going to be like an excavation. Anywho, I just wonder who they're looking for. Will they find John Benet Ramsey? All right, I'm over it. Madeleine McCain. All right, I'm over it. Oh, no worry, Melissa. Oh, I know you do love Jason's class. Melissa used to take Jason's classes weekly. All right, did I give you all of the videos? I'm already getting tired. It's already 9:17. I gave you all the videos. So, what are we going to look at? And you're absolutely right, Darla. It's not real. It's a trafficking HUD for reptilians and pedoness, and for people that were persecuted by the Germans in the most horrific way. These people learned nothing. For them to participate in eating the babies, they're eating the babies. How could you people? How could you people take your own history and not care about others? And then go and tell us, never forget, never forget, never forget. You forgot. It's not real. All right, I'm over it. Was this trickery? Was this trickery to plant sleeper cells? Or was this trickery of any kind? Please, hi, Georgia Peach. Tracy, I stopped watching the news and listening to anything they have to say when the pandemic hit. Me too. I saw too much stuff go down in Atlanta with my own eyes. And the news lied. Yeah, me too. Please, dear. So true. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about this chemical smell in Washington, D.C. Is it trickery? Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Is this trickery you know of, God? Please tell me, show me, and let me see what I can and cannot see. I had to change it up a little bit because it's not a person. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Let me see and say what you would like for me to. No, you can't keep doing this, kitty. Why are we always fighting? What you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Ashe. All right. I saw the color maroon, so I don't know what that means. All right. Are they planting sleeper cells through this chemical reaction? A woman is showing up. Justice. Justice is where Washington, D.C. ends. Yes, the first attack is going to be the Washington, Virginia, Baltimore area. Sorry. Um, they might take two places. They might take two places. They are going to make a worldly statement, and it's going to be a surprise, surprise. Um, but they kind of already know it, but they're just not saying it. And they're trying to get to our finances. Is there a big, is the Federal Reserve? They're trying to get to the Federal Reserve. They're trying to get to the Federal Reserve Bank. What's the benefit of getting to the Federal Reserve Bank? They want to destroy all of our monies, and that would be the Federal Reserve. Do you guys know anything about that? Georgia says, Kitty's trying to read the cards, Tracy. That cat is perfect for you. Cat trying to be more psychic. Um, so here's the way I see it, everyone. Okay, here's the way I see it. It's not going to be a bang, right? It's going to be more methodical, right? So it's more of dismantling. So it's not going to be like a big bang, right? That's not what I see yet. Yet. What I see these sleeper cells are doing, it's almost like a 007 um, operation, not necessarily trying to stop a big bomb, right? But the distraction to me was a digital distraction. It's digital. So that means while they were shutting down all of the airports, they weren't watching the wiring um, for the banking systems. So they're going to hurt us slow. They don't want a big bang. You got to understand the mindset. Like they have so much patience and they've been planning this for years. And you have to understand they can't get to us so quickly with missiles and stuff like that. So here's the real problem. The real problem is that they've been in these positions for years. Innocent looking individual have been in this position for years. So they've already infiltrated the system. They've had a practice run a few years back with Biden when they shut down Signature Bank. It's going to be a banking numerical money issue. And do we all have to take our banks out the money right now? Out the bank right now? Some people got thousands in the bank, hundreds of thousands. They can't take all their money out at the same time. It's the banking system, guys. It's the banking system. Digital banking issue. Yep, that's what it is. So, does anybody know what that looks like? Would it create hell? Like, whatever's happening in Cuba is going to happen here with the banking system, where they're going to let you go to the bank once a week and only take out X amount of dollars if they have it to get back. Because first they have to look and see whether or not you had that money in the bank. And poor people won't be getting their monies. I know it's FDI insured, but if they take away the digital information, nobody's going to know what you have in your bank. So I keep thinking we're going to have, somebody, I did a reading, and it's the 3 days of darkness. 3 days. The 3 days of darkness could be the internet not showing up for 3 days, the internet shutting down. But that could be a satellite issue, which is why we have the alternate Elon Musk. So maybe for some of you that can get Elon Musk satellite, you might be. What's the name of that movie Obama told us about? Oh my God. That okay. Oh my God, I get so angry. Obama knew. Obama knew. That's why he put that damn movie out in the first place. He knew. Bush knew. Biden knew. They all knew. What's that name of that movie Obama put out? Oh, he's getting rid of the FDIC because he knows. Because the current leader knows that there's going to be a digital issue. And if there's no promise to pay the money back, which what FDIC ensures us that we will always get our money back, but it's going to be even worse. I think the digital information is going to get obliterated, and then no one will have information on how much money you have in the bank. Leave the world behind. It's finally here. Thank you, Tom. Leave the world behind. This is it. This is what this chemical smell was all about. Thank you, Tom. How you doing? Um, yeah, Malik, I don't necessarily believe that. They say a couple of things because they just think it's funny. Like they have a good sense of humor. So they're like, "Oh, we'll fix America. We'll wipe everyone's credit clean." Ain't nobody gonna have credit. Like the way they're saying it, it's absolutely true. But you won't have any money. They credit systems is gonna disappear. So they're saying it in a backwards kind of way. Oh, your credit's gonna get clean, all right. There won't be any information. They're going to digitally wipe out. But that also means they're going to take everybody's money. Oh, no. Should we take our money out the bank? Oh, my God. All right. Let's think small for right now. Let's concentrate. They're trying to get to the federal government. I don't know who this woman is, but there's a woman involved, which is kind of odd, right? But remember, we don't know all of these people because I think the woman might be one of the sleeper cells, right? Um, they will attack the federal government digital banking system, and it's going to make such a big statement to the UK, the France, all the European unions, Switzerland. Like, they're going to be like, booyah. Like, they don't even need to drop a bomb. Like, this is worse than dropping a bomb. Oh man. Oh, they're going to take my little bit of money too. Oh man. Oh my god. 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 I don't even know how to tell y'all to like solve this problem, except maybe take your money out. They're probably underground while the airport being looked at. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. They're like everybody at the airport, at the airport. Meanwhile, we got all these sleeper cells like ding, 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 on the digital World Wide Web. This is the World Wide Web. Now, the other thing that's going to be funny, was there an earthquake in Russia today? Does anybody know? TikTok is also starting to distract from reality. Earthquake today. Earthquake today in Russia. Yeah, 7.7, 7.3. Did Russia get hit with an 8.7? No. Um, all right. I would be cautious of living near any military or naval bases. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the only one that could reach any military naval bases is Russia. So that's why I thought they were going to hit California first, because they got San Diego, but we also have so many other bases. I don't know if that's the problem. The bases are not the problem. They're going to hit us. I think the problem is that they want the people to get so mad that we say to our president, "How could you do this to us?" Like, so MAGA wakes up, right? So they're going to get us through like slashing MAGA's money digitally and having like those people turn against their leader. Um, I don't see bombing here. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. Um, I think if there's going to be a bombing, it'll be the Federal Reserve. But I don't necessarily see that. Let me make sure. They're gonna hit. Oh, MAG is the worst. They're just some of the dumbest ass people you could ever. The ignorance and the hatred that they have. No, this happened before. Remember that whole signature bank? That was practice. That was practice, and that was Russia. So remember, Russia is their ally, and they're going to do a digital thing again. Still get this woman here, though. Who is this woman? I'm getting tired. I'm shutting down. Oh my God, my antennas, I can't keep them up. It's money. It's money. And that's when people are going to argue and wake up after they take their money. After they take their money, and that includes the 1% richest people's monies they will take. Yeah. And I got another warning for the 1%. Whatever banks are holding in Switzerland, you could be next for being an ally and holding the richest people's money in the world. Sorry. Sorry. Switzerland's going to get hit too with the digital compromise. I live in Vegas, and Vegas has been threatened for years since I was a little girl. I'm 56 because of Nellis Air Force Base. I don't see a base, but who knows? Yeah, I'm not saying that a base is not going to get hit. I'm saying let's do this real slow. I'm saying this chemical evacuation situation has to do with the Federal Reserve and has to do with some sleeper cells taking down the digital components of our monies, particularly government monies. This is exhausting. Ariana's like, please take the 1% money. Like, don't take our money. Don't take my money, child, because it's limit. Like, oh, please don't take our money. Oh my God, you're gonna have to pray, y'all. Please, God. Please, God. He said he won't bother the blacks, but now you're gonna bother the poor people. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just take the 1%. Damn. It's terrible, terrible news. Terrible psychic reading, Tracy. This is terrible. I know. All right, I'm tired. I'm ready to not think about this shit anymore. I'm tired. We live in the worst era ever. Although I have to tell you, there have been worse areas. I'm so tired. All right, final outcome, y'all. What time is it? And how long have I been on? Hour and 22 minutes. You know what it is? My stories take up too much time. So if I have a history to tell you, it's going to be her story. All right. I feel like I've been picking the same cards lately. Oh, that's it. I'm not even trying. Upside down warrior. We don't have the strength against these people trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Kitty, how are we going to save our money in the bank? We got a little bit of money in the bank. What should we do with it? Kitty, if you bite me, you're going to lose teeth. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Don't look at me like that either. Do you guys know that cat with the meme that goes like this as it's sharpening its nails? That's that cat. She don't even have an innocent look. She just has that mean cat look. And lately she's like, no. Like, are you trying to bite me, bitch? You trying to bite me even though I'm trying to love you? I don't think she likes it when I go to work. Then you'll get mad at me if I bring you a companion, won't you? How about if I bring you a companion? Then you won't like that shit. You better relax. All right. Upside down warrior. We don't have a fight here, guys. Gonna lose. We don't have a fight in this game. Oh my God. Oh, maggots, y'all did this. You dumb maggots. Upside shadow warrior distorts or abandons ethical principles in the name of victory at any cost. They're going to take us down while they're looking at us to our face. Oh, I'm delirious now. Homeschool your children then, child. Melissa said people have to homeschool their children again. We've already had practice. Homeschool them. Darla goes, we're dead in the water. I think we are. You don't go to work. That's what's going to, like, do you see how all of this can get crumbled? What are you supposed to do? Go to work? How you going to get gas? They're already not giving us gas, right? And then they're going to shut down our digital system. The most you're going to wish is that you had some bag of peas to eat. Watch, Melissa. Ariana, you're so right. Those poor babies. The poor Palestine children, remember, because they don't want any of the Palestine children growing up. And all those poor babies at that school in Iran. Why did we do that, y'all? Oh, look at Infinite. She's going straight to magic. Some protection spell works. Are we going to be needed? Our mattress is going to be our bank again. Remember, our mattresses used to be our bank. Melissa said, just take the rich money. Truck drivers are pissed at gas prices. I get it, child. I don't know what they doing. Oh, she's been homeschooling since the pandemic. I love that. Do you need to see? I'm not looking at that, sister. I'm not looking at that. This man is like been a Teflon Don. As long as he's Teflon Don, I'm not looking into this guy. In order for something to happen, MAGA has to make it happen. And when I watch some of the posts, MAGA is strong. They believe that to this day they believe in Trump. So if they don't see it, I don't see hope. And so I'm not checking any of that anymore. His whole Congress believes in him because he's got um, pedo material on everybody. So I'm not checking that. It's going to be up to Congress. It's going to be up to the MAGA people. MAGA people are not changing, and Congress, no one wants to admit that they have been compromised. How you doing, Sister Crap? It's been a complete ISOR. I don't know what that is. We are suffering from having the brightest minds in current government. Says who? Him? The only people that hurt in a war are the innocent ones. Yes. I was just thinking today I need to do some protection work. Yes. Do you? So we'll figure out some protection for Sunday. How's that? Um, we're just going to have to learn to survive, guys. We're going to have to learn to survive. That's it. We have to figure it out. So start hoarding your cans and your bags of beans. That's what I mean. Like if MAGA is still celebrating the behavior of ICE, like you have hope for this world? No, I don't. All right, we'll do some protection on Sunday. Let's figure out. We're all going to need prayer. Why do you keep trying to bite me? What is your problem? I changed her food, but I was forced to change her food. So I'm wondering if that's the problem. She didn't throw up or anything, so that's a good thing. But I think she's annoyed. Yeah. She's, I don't know what the problem is, and I'm sorry. I had to change your food because the supermarket didn't have your food. I don't know what to do. I live in an island. Like they keep changing. It didn't get shipped in. All right, that's the problem. And in a minute, see, she keeps biting me. I think I changed her food, and it's not that she doesn't like it, but her expectation is like, this isn't my food, and you keep doing this because I keep changing this food because the first food I brought was like, I don't know what it was, but it made her breath smell. And then I thought, are they putting human flesh in the cat food? That's what I was thinking. And so I was like, I'm not buying Fancy Feast. I think is what I brought at first. The crumbled one, the hard food. But it made her breath smell. So then I switched to something called Diamond Maintenance Cat. And she readjusted to that. And we've had that for about 2 months because she doesn't eat a lot. And then yesterday I had to buy IMs, and it does not give her a stomach ache, which is what I can appreciate. But I think she's like, you keep switching my food. I don't like that. But I can't help it because I live on an island. Everything doesn't get shipped in all the time. Like I can never guarantee what foods will come in. Oh my God. Now I got to worry about cat food when the famine comes. Oh my God. All right. Let me. I got to figure out what to do because this is bullshit. I got to somehow feed this cat as I got to feed myself. All right, whatever. You might have to make her. No way. I'm not going to. The famine is coming. There's no way I'm making her food. No, she won't eat dry food because that's all there's going to be. I might be eating cat food. Who are you kidding? We might be chomping together on dry food. Y'all better get ready for this famine. You think it's love bites, Rico? No, she's not biting me hard. Fuck. First she puts her ass in my face. That's supposed to be love. Now you're telling me you small little cat bites. It's love too? What's that kind of love? I'm kidding. I love my cat. Kidding. No, I'm kidding. Really do love my cat. But I didn't know the bites were love bites. They're just love bites. But she's looking at me like this. She's looking at me like this. Is that love? Like, like a human being would side eye you, but cats can't side eye, so they just look you with these eyes, squinty eyes, and she's going, "What the fuck is that?" All right, I'm out of here. Oh, by the way, who told me to play cat TV for her? Works like a charm. Cat TV works like that's abuse. It's abuse too. I think I'm being abused. Rigo goes, no, it's love bites. How you doing, Rigo? Oh my God! Until the next time you see me and I'm all scratched up. That's the kind of cat I'm gonna have. We have one of those cats that's gonna attack me in the middle of the night. So as the banking system's being attacked, the cat's gonna attack me. Oh my God. Oh, it does fetch for lizards, Infinite. I don't have a lizard in my house. It fetches for lizards. And the other day, I took out the garbage, which is just a few feet from my house, but I have to go around the bend. As I was coming around the bend, I heard these two cats clawing at each other and screaming. And I was like, what kind of cats do we have in this neighborhood? You know, it was my motherfucking cat fighting with the street cat through the fucking window. The fuck? And when I got back, the cat was like all badass. Like, I was going to kick that. I was going to kick that. I was like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Like, what the fuck are you two doing? And then when I came, I saw the other cat. And then, because you have to talk to cat telepathy. And I was like, you better stay the fuck away from my house. Stay away from my cat. Right? I have to talk to it telepathy. It hasn't been back, but my cat can hold its own. My cat was like, fuck with me, bitch. Fuck with me. And I heard all this screaming. I was like, oh, look at my cat. There's a fighter. Oh, go get him, cat. Go get him. But I didn't know it was my cat until I got to my front door and I saw the other cat. I was like, you motherfuckers, both of you. All right. Tracy, it's love bites. As long as she's not biting you hard, you'll be fine. Thank you, Regal. It's annoying. Yes, I'm using Cat TV as a babysitter because when I got the cat, I wasn't working. So the cat had me 24/7. Then I started working and she fucking hated me. So y'all told me about Cat TV and it works. So I put on Cat TV in the morning and she comes running and she looks at the screen. It's like so cool. It's an 8-hour thing, but I don't think my TV stays on for 8 hours. And then as a trick, one day I didn't play it. And when I got back from work, she was needy. So as long as I'm giving her some sound and some visual, it seems to help a lot. I wish I can program the TV from my job, but I don't have that capability. Gary, I'm between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. I don't think it's going to be a physical hit. I think it's going to be an economic hit. So don't worry, but worry. I don't know. What can I do about it? I got to work. And what? But if I bring in another cat, then she's going to be like, oh, you hate me. You brought another cat to love. I don't know what to do. But the Cat TV does seem to help. It really does. So hopefully, and she does sleep with me at night. We literally, I make up the bed for 2 people, me and a cat. And then she won't leave like my side. And I'm getting out of bed like not to disturb her. Like if I get up in the middle of the night to pee, I'm getting out to not disturb this bitch. Oh my God. A fucking nightmare. I used to be alone, people. I never had this problem. All right, whatever. It is what it is, y'all. All right, guys. Y'all know I'm not the most loving mom. Like, this is love. What you see right now is maximum love. And it's annoyance. I'm annoyed. I hate timeout fracture. What's that? All right, guys. I'm getting sleepy. I will check you all later. Love you. And we'll figure out what we should be doing with our money if they don't attack us by tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. her door. Tracy Brown lived where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown lived where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.